Oh, we're back.
Hello and welcome back to Daggerheart Azerim. You notice that your warhammer, which, as everyone knows, is rightfully yours and not your brother Aaron's, is not where you thought it was.
So I go,
There is a chance you might be able to sense it.
I'm going to go into detective mode. Wait a second. As I can see the little glittery trail.
Which is out. Right, Greg, Baradoon, let's find Bob. We're going on a mission to find my hammer.
Are we getting the boys back together?
Baradoon, Greg, and Bodger, as you walk deeper into Lightwood, it's not long before you stumble across a familiar naked elf. It's been a few months since you've seen him.
Bob, what are you doing in these parts?
Hello, Bob. Oh, fuck. Oh. And there was like these bandits who kept talking about a hammer.
You journey east, deeper into Lightwood, looking for any sort of marshland where you might find these bandits living. As you move deeper into Lightwood Forest, rather refreshing rural ramble gradually devolves into a sour slog through swamp. As you find your shoes slurping and squelching, increasingly with each step.
I wish I took the fly spell. There's a spell that I could have taken that allows me to fly.
So you can turn into a fly.
I turn
into a fly.
This is coming like
Jeff Goldblum. The buzzing of insects is approaching deafeningly loud at times.
I can't believe we're back here.
But at least that means it's a good omen that the return of the balanced ecosystem is happening ever since the awakened toad King Conrau removed all of his ribbits down to Ewilin. So, marching order as you head into the swamp. Who would who's taking charge on direction?
Well, look, we're coming to get my hammer, so I'll take the lead.
Taking charge on direction.
I'll follow behind the tank.
I'm still in detective mode, looking for the magical wispies.
Bob trailing behind makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Magical wispies.
This is...
You're traipsing along through swamp.
Just immediately.
In that order then. So we've got Bodger leading the fray, who's...
We're going to have to get a new mini. He doesn't have his hammer, he has a great sword.
Oh yeah, let's snap
No, but that's just his little blacksmith's hammer.
Oh yeah, true. You're taking the lead, who's
I'm
next?
after Bodger. I'm second.
You're after Bodger.
Yeah, then me, then Bob.
Guys, can I just stop for a second? Just before we continue, I just want to say, it's hammer time.
Oh, that's the title of the thing.
Because
that's a good. Nice. That works.
You know what?
well.
No, I'll wait till some sort of combat.
I reckon you try it again.
We'll try it again. I didn't quite feel.
You didn't feel the energy.
We'll wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I reckon.
Well done.
Wait, just wait.
So
It needs to be trailer worthy.
Yeah, it needs to be trailer worthy.
So in Daggerheart, one of the cool things about exploration is that it's kind of got its own stat block, just like a combat. So I created a stat block called the Sucky Swamp, which is a traversal stat block. And it has actions, just like monsters do. I'm going to use the action Stuck in the Muck. I can target up to 4 PCs who must make strength reaction rolls. So everybody make a reaction roll. The only difference
I was going to make a joke. We're NPCs, but I won't go on it.
Nice. The only difference between action rolls and reaction rolls is that these don't generate hope and fear. So it's basically like a saving throw. Still a saving.
Oh no, that's not going to be good.
Luckily for me, I have 0 strength. So
20.
Crit. I got crit. Double 11.
I was going to say 6. Suck. Crit.
Double 11.
Crit over here.
So I rolled a
crit.
6 with -1 strength.
Nice, great. And
that'll go really well.
a 20. Excellent. So everyone but Baradoon.
Classic.
See you, Baradoon.
You should have fly. You should have fly.
I should have had fly. That's right.
The problem would
I
have
should have had fly.
On a failure, you
I
are
did?
restrained in mud. And was it a failure with fear or failure with hope?
A failure with fear.
Oh, great. On a failure with fear,
That's
you're not
good.
only
Oh, no,
restrained in the mud, you are considered vulnerable.
Oh, cool.
And also sinking.
This is all good.
I start a progress.
I wonder if there's any magic I can do to make this not happen.
Start a progress countdown die, which is another thing in Daggerheart. This is going to start on a 3, which means you have 3 actions that you can take before he is drowning in mud.
Oh,
Well,
good.
luckily, I have an ability, Rain of Blades. When you're vulnerable, I'll do extra damage to you.
So you could finish
I just
him
run
off.
up and Rain of Blades.
Yeah,
If it gets down to 1 and there's not, it's
if
like,
you
well, you
fail-
don't want to drown. That's a horrible way to go.
Exactly.
If you fail.
I'll just stab him a lot of times. Start with the arms.
This is good. You're getting it.
All right, so Baradoon is stuck in the muck as you are
I don't have any abilities to get me out of this.
continuing along.
Well, you catch up later. Well, we'll keep going.
Bob, you are the only one to notice because he was in front of you. Did you do anything about
Go,
it?
oh!
Just Bob, just so you know, I feel like this is a really bad spot and I might be drowning
It's
shortly.
good to have the team back together again.
All right, team, this way.
I'm just kind of, I'm a bit of a libertarian. I just like, we're all out for
Hurry up.
ourselves.
Bodger, you're strong. I'm stuck in the mud.
Catch up.
I'm stuck in the mud.
Where are we going?
Please help. I'm stuck.
Guys, just so you know, Baradin's just hanging out back there.
It's one of those
He'll catch
situations
up.
where you have to. It helps him by letting him help himself because he needs to learn.
Exactly.
You know, he needs
Is
to
it-
learn.
oh, is it-
Still then.
Self-sufficiency.
Self-sufficiency.
Self-soothing. It's like a baby crying himself out.
He's having a mud bath. He's fucking relaxed.
Help.
Right, Baradin.
Pull me out.
I'll pull you out.
Making your
how
way back
boring.
there.
Well, that's just.
So-
I need his.
You head on back there. You take however long it takes to get back there, because the stat block also has bogged down. Creatures that are not adapted to moving in the swamp can only move very close range when making action rolls. So that's very, very close. Is like one of the cool things about this is you can measure them with the edge of a card. That's very close range.
Hey.
So it's kind of more loosey-goosey. They don't really use squares per se. It's
Cool.
just like
Yeah.
if you're right up against somebody, you're in melee.
Yeah.
If you're just outside of melee, but like still like a big reach weapons away, they're very close.
Is there a link
If
as
you're
well?
like,
Is it like me?
that's about close. So close
right.
range is after very close.
What if we
very
have
close.
working pinkies?
then it doesn't work. One of the benefits of my broken fingers means that is like perfectly 30 feet.
That's why he intentionally broke his fingers.
Look at that,
so,
6 squares. It's like, yeah, I did it on purpose. I went back to the hand doctor a few
You're
times and was
welcome.
like, it's not quite right. I need a few more millimeters off. That's very 30. And then that's far range, and then very far is kind of anything on the board, and then out of range is anything not on the board. So loosey-goosey, you can only move about that far with actions. So you take, I'll say, 1 action to get back to him before eventually you even were told that he was getting stuck. Gonna make a strength roll for me, please.
Well,
Do I gain hope on a crit?
Not on a reaction roll.
Not a reaction.
Reaction
Baradin.
rolls are things that are happening to
Yes,
you, and so they
Quadra?
don't generate
Okay, cool.
hope.
I'm
and stress.
only going to pull you out if we do a perfect pop.
Oh no. Are we rolling for
Oh,
another
I
pop
am.
or in real life?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's got to be a perfect
Oh no,
pop.
I'm generally not very good at this.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Wait,
There you go.
I don't feel like doing over the table to this thing, but okay.
Oh no, he's not pulling you
Can we have
out.
like 2 more
Got
goes?
another go.
Pretty
That was
good.
better, but not good enough.
It's
He's not
Gonna
pulling
leave
you
me
out.
here?
Sorry,
pulling you
guys. It would have been so cool to go pop. Out he comes. Oh,
Anyway, I'll roll. Okay, yeah.
Fine, I guess I'll do it.
Although I guess that's gonna like really sour this roll.
that's going to sell the roll.
I'm going to give you disadvantage.
Disadvantage on the
because
roll.
You're not feeling
Yeah,
it, which
I'm not
means
feeling that.
it just means you roll a d6 and subtract it from what you're doing.
From D6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll a thing, which is going to be a 3 and a
8.
This is not great.
11 minus a d6.
Minus it. Well, minus a
D6. Cubes.
Monopoly dice.
minus 6.
Yeah, nice.
Whoa.
So 5.
Someone else do something,
Is
please.
the golden
can I
is your
do?
hope or the?
That's hope. Yeah.
That's your hope. Cool.
Oh,
so
sorry.
that was a failure with hope.
So I grab a
With
bloody hope there.
With a failure with hope, this ticks down 1 because you failed, so he sinks further.
Guys, I'm about to die.
Okay.
But the hope element of that is that the next person to try has advantage. So you managed to find like a more solid footing for the next try.
Greg, you've probably got better strength.
You've got another try.
I can. I Wonderborn into my backpack, and I bring out a rope that I
Nice, love it.
tie around his neck. I kind of lasso.
Well, I mean,
it
I've been going down.
Yeah, how far down is he right now?
It's probably
He's
not-
one round
I have
away,
the
so he's
image-
like shoulders and
I
head.
have the image of that film, that fantasy film from like the 80s, with
Never-ending
pulling the
story.
horse out.
Yeah. Never ending story.
Never ending story.
Never-ending story.
All right.
That's so funny. It's like, don't worry, Paradin. Oh, thank God. Why are you going on my neck?
It's all I've got. So, what does Wonderbond require? Does it require you spending hope or anything to do it?
You can spend 1 hope to reach the
Cool.
impact.
So mark off
and pull
one.
it.
Mark 1
Yeah,
hope.
1 hope down.
Get rid of 1 hope rather, and then you reach into your pack of anything,
Yeah.
like your shopkeeper inventory,
Yeah.
video game stuff. You get out a rope.
Left.
You're like,
Okay.
Oh, Greg,
you try,
this doesn't feel
try,
safe, Greg.
you try and make it lasso. It looks kind
Whoa.
of more like a noose, but
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, Greg, this doesn't feel safe.
Also, there's real specific noose one, like really tied up.
I'm gonna with the rope. I'm going to reduce. With the rope, I'm going to reduce the damage, the DC of this. So roll, and because of the advantage from his hope.
Because you're stuck in mud like that.
Or 4 and 8 with.
4 and
Oh wait,
8
which one's?
plus a d6 from his advantage that he got from the hope. Failing with
okay.
hope.
6.
Nice.
You need to make a call about
18.
which is what.
Yeah, no, I don't actually know.
You didn't choose?
I didn't choose.
Dude!
Well, I'm different.
Make a choice! Alright, you didn't choose. I'm going to say the red one is your fear.
What
die.
have you been? What have you?
So that I get another
you've been
fear.
rolling with hope.
What?
or
I just
fear?
got crit that last time,
All right.
so I got doubles.
I'm getting a fear for that. Make a choice now.
Okay, make a okay, red is. Should I re-roll?
No.
Okay,
It
red
was a
is
success,
red
but,
is hope.
taking a fear for you not
So we're trying to keep
making a
purple
choice.
as.
So you're, because
red is
gold is
hopeful,
hopeful,
what I like,
makes sense.
Yeah.
Red is going to be hopeful for you.
Yeah.
Cool. You've made a choice?
Yes.
You've made a choice. Cool.
Just me.
That is
Get a hope. Get a hope.
that was a success with fear. It is going to tick up one, so you managed to pull him back up again a little bit.
Success with hope.
And then you... No, because you didn't make the choice.
Oh, because I didn't make the choice.
I'm gonna say that
so I'm being
one
punished.
was that was your punishment.
That's punishment.
That was your punishment for not having made a choice, and now from this point on,
Then
Red is
now we
going to
know.
be with
Next
hope.
time.
So what is it? Alan?
Success with.
So red is hope.
Maybe for tomorrow session.
Oh, here we are. I need you to make an agility reaction roll.
What do I do?
So you're going to roll your 2d12. Remembering the red one is hope.
Failure with fear.
Failure with fear. Great. Perfect. I'm going to take a fear for that.
6 with fear.
That's with fear.
I'm going to take a fear with that, and on a failure, you are infected. You are infected with a wasting disease.
Oh,
come on!
This is what
Look, shall we cut our losses and just leave them here?
This is what's I'm trying to help.
You succeeded.
I'm like strangling him and getting sick at the same
I'm going to
time.
give you this
Honestly,
little
he's
wasting
vulnerable.
token to remind you to put it in with your dice, just to remind you.
Honestly, once again, he's vulnerable. Rain of Blades.
Mate, I try it. Just see what
Rain of
happens.
Blades.
I tried my thing. I'm choking him out. You did the blades thing.
On a success with fear, yes, you succeeded at what you're trying to do, but the fear element comes from me being able to target you with another action called the Rot. Normally I would have to spend fear for that, but I don't have to because you failed. The Rot, you have a wasting disease, and whenever you are diseased in this way, you must mark a stress anytime you want to use your hope. So if you use any of your abilities, that use hope to use, you have to be stressed. doing so.
Can I?
So, Rob, I have an idea.
Yes.
I would like to use my Midnight Spirit to help pull them out.
Okay. Tell me what it does.
It helps pull them out.
It specifically says pulls people out of quicksand.
I can spend a hope to summon a humanoid-sized spirit that can move or carry things for you until your next rest.
Okay, I'll allow that. Yes. What does it do? How do you do it? Do you spend a hope to do it?
Spend a hope, yeah.
Okay, if you don't succeed, we are leaving him here. I'm sorry, man. We're just like I'm sick.
we're nearly
now.
falling by mud.
Because I used to have just the hand, and now I've evolved it.
You've evolved your mage hand into a full like
Imagine if
person.
we all died to mud. Like we all just.
The first thing, it's not even the first technical encounter, it's the first traversal, it's the first environment on your way
like,
to the first
Right, it's hammer time. Let's go. Oh shit.
I'm trying to get you. I'm stuck.
These people who saved the world from a Dark Lord, canonically. Alright, so with a Midnight Spirit, you're using a hope to do so. Yes. I will give you a strength roll, I'll give you advantage with the D6 as well.
Okay, that's good. That's
The D6. It's
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Love that. Add a D6 as well.
advantage.
Oh, that was a 2.
So that is going to
2 and a
be
3. So 6, 3, 9. 9 with hope.
9 with hope. You get to generate your hope.
Right.
Thankfully, the strength, the DC of this was a 10 with his rope. Him using his rope thing. I said I lowered the DC, so it's a 9. So you just succeeded with hope.
Buy our dice.
So impressive. On a success with hope, this ticks up to 3, and there's no additional effect.
Thank
you just
God.
managed to get him all the way up to 3. Because it started on 3, and that's where you got stuck, you need to get him to 4, essentially. You need to tick him up 1 more to actually get him removed from this.
Roger, pull one more, please.
No. Well, yeah.
It's not going to happen. I'm really bad at that.
Yeah, I can see it. Okay.
I popped myself.
He's covered in mud.
I popped myself.
It must have been
Barely.
that doesn't count. 8 plus 9, 9 being the hope.
Nice.
I'll take
It's a
a
success with hope. So it ticks up 1 more. This
Thank
goes
God.
away, and Maradoon is pulled out of the mud.
And now Greg cleaned me.
No,
With your tongue.
Did you mark up the hope?
Yeah, go.
absolutely not. Not for a moment.
You have like prestidigitation type of magics.
Not in Daggerheart.
Oh yeah, you have minor magics that you can.
That is one of the things I love about Daggerheart is you can just kind of for minor things you can just say it happens.
do magic.
Like, "Whoa."
I'm the fucking high sorcerer. I can cleanse
what I
them
want.
All right.
Can I just ask a question about hope?
Yeah.
It's very specifically a mechanic. Like you can spend hope to do specific things.
Correct.
Are there also times when you can just kind of go, like a little bit like
Hero points.
hero points?
In my games, you probably would be able to.
I
Yes.
spend a hope to make that re-roll that dice or things like that.
Not so much.
Okay.
Like if I played a lot of Daggerheart, that's the sort of thing I would imagine I've probably house ruled by this point. But for this one in particular, I want to stick
Keep
more
it fairly mechanical.
Stick it more to the rules, so that I know that I'm not. Because I live by the mantra of like know the rules before you can break
Yeah,
them.
makes sense.
Like know the rules and then you can go.
So you don't know these rules. Great.
I know these rules. I know these rules. I know them. But I don't like know them. No,
He hasn't done.
I know, but I don't know.
10,000 hours or whatever.
10,000 hours. I'm not a master in Daggerheart yet. I'm a master in baiting. I am going to, as you are leaving the swamp, I'm going to spend. How many more have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Spend a fair to lock me in the money.
Yeah, to just
You're
activate
out
it again.
and you take one step. You're like,
I'm going to spend a fear. I'm going to spend a fear on you, Adam, to activate the rot for you as well. I need an agility saving throw to see if you contracted some wasting illness.
Can I get a thing to remind me I've got this thing?
Oh yeah, you need tokens.
Yeah. I wonder if we have a ghost bob somewhere.
I think we.
I'm gonna use my experience of wild magic.
Invisible.
I'm going to use my experience of wild magic on this, and what's happening is, as I cleaned myself, I was just like so annoyed that boom, and it like makes a little like shockwave through the swamp,
Knocking us all into the mud.
Yeah, 12 on hope, 12, 6 plus 2 with hope. But it's
It's a reaction roll. Yeah.
So I was
But yes, you managed to avoid being. You managed to avoid being infected by the rot.
and the shockwave blows a whole lot of the mud away from me and onto these guys.
Everybody else.
Everyone else gets the.
All right. So what's between you? What is one more problem? Just narratively, what's one more problem that you overcome on your way through the swamp?
Mud. Enemies?
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, mosquitoes. Good one. Yeah, mosquitoes.
I get malaria.
Well, great. You get malaria.
You avoided the rot disease, but you get malaria.
Yes, mosquitoes is a good one.
Yeah, mosquitoes is a
Just
good one.
A bunch of mosquitoes.
I hate mosquitoes.
Like, you know when they're like in a cloud?
Yeah.
And you're, I think I swallowed one. I think I swallowed one. I swallowed a mosquito.
I was on my bike the other day doing that, and I was like really like mouth breathing, and then right at the back of the throat.
Protein.
Yeah, with protein.
Yeah, protein.
Protein. So
Yeah, not in your lungs. You know?
Yeah, not in your lungs.
That's not where you try to absorb protein.
That's how I snort all my protein, Carter.
we all clear an HP because we just got some protein.
And then you lose it from the blood loss from the mosquitoes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So how did you handle the mosquitoes? What did you do?
I do, as I said, there's one of those like cloud balls of mosquitoes, and I essentially put my hand up to it and cast Cinder Grasp. And just like
burn them
burst all the mosquito away. So I do a spellcast roll on a success. I don't know what. Now my spellcast is Presence. We changed because Baradun's a big old print. Oh, that's bad. 3, 2, and 3. So 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Mark a stress, and you do kill enough of the mosquitoes, but you'll like after enough time that you've gotten bitten a lot.
Yeah.
So you got pretty stressed out, but you do manage to get through the swamp. After traipsing through the more boggy parts of the Lightwood Forest, you eventually see a sign that you're in the right place. Literally a sign. A tilted, rotting wooden sign reads Fission Swamp, spelt wrong with only one S. The sound of conversation reaches your ears over the drone of buzzing insects and croaking frogs. Try as you might, however, you can't make out any words because you realise this is Murgol language. The barely sapient fish folk who often make up a portion of the meat shields of the Pact's armies. So what do you do as you notice there's like a makeshift Murgol camp here in the forest, and you know that you remember from your criminal organisation, Slyborn, gives you advantage with negotiating with criminals and stuff.
What
You remember that the hammerheads, now that your head is starting to clear, are Murgles.
So what information, sorry, just a little recap. What information do we have about the hammer so far? We hear that rabbits have possibly stolen my hammer.
Yep.
And then
Well, that was a theory.
That was a theory, and he failed his knowledge check to know if that was true or not. But he does remember there was a bandit camp that was like there was a guy that he gambled with that was part of the bandits maybe, and he called himself the Hammerheads. And now he's gotten here, he remembers. Oh, the Hammerheads are a bandit camp of Murgles.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Murgles! I fucking hate Murgles!
Yeah.
They're the worst!
Yeah.
Amazing! We can set fire to them all!
As you are nearing the little makeshift bandit camp, what do you do? Are you trying to sneak in? You're trying to walk in, guns blazing?
Into your hammer. What do you want to do?
I can go have a
Look,
wee
Murgles
scout.
are part of the pact. I have killed a lot of Murgles.
Hey!
There it is.
There it is. There it is.
I can go
There it is.
sneakily. No,
Give me the hammer!
You get close enough for him to start yelling.
Well, I mean, it's my hammer!
Yeah, I'm a rogue.
Give her.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
As Bodger starts yelling, I just take a little step back and cast Rune Ward on myself.
Nice. You swapped that out for Wall Walk, didn't you?
Other way around.
No, we did swap Rune Ward for Wall Walk, but you can do it that way around if you want. You don't have Wall Walk as well?
I do not have Wall Walk.
Cool, that's fine.
Which is a protective magic where I can spend a hope to reduce but I've got it
It's
now.
an item. It's an item that like casts shield sort of things, and you can give it to other people, but Baradun won't.
So I can reduce incoming damage by 1d8, but shields up.
So once you get close enough to yell at them, you can make out a typical Murgle camp. Though they are comfortable sleeping in the waters of the swamp, Murgles are thieves down to their core, even stealing culture and architecture, despite even understanding the reason for it.
So they're British.
yeah, exactly. Just homage to myself. I'm going to make them all sound British. No, this is part of this belongs in a museum. We have a working museum now. Egypt's got one of the best museums in the world. Do you want to give us back? No, it belongs in our museum.
I saw a fantastic meme the other day, which was, hey guys, we really need to be able to start separating the art from the artist. And the British Museum being like, got you, fam.
I got you.
Got you, fam.
I love that. That's my culture, stealing other people's culture. They rarely understand the stuff that they steal, so as such, that you see that they've got makeshift houses and chalets, mostly comprising of wooden boards and sheets just haphazardly placed around a rock or nailed to a tree. Some of these buildings are barely big enough to even go inside. One of them even has a roughly square pile of bricks in a mimicry of what you assume is a chimney, but the bottom of it just goes into the swamp, not a hearth.
Amazing.
Stupid Murgle.
Resting in this little swamp camp, you can see 4 Murgles currently. Judging by their size and their builds, you gather that they must be quite old for Murgles, stronger than the ones that die young. They each about 4 to 5.5 feet tall, quite muscly, top half heavy, and have quite wide mouths filled with very sharp teeth.
It's bigger than I thought.
Well, they keep growing.
They're just one of these that just keeps growing and growing and growing. So like the oldest one, I can't remember off the top of my head, but he's like huge. He's like giant size.
Murgle the Great, which is in the Caverns of Murgle.
Where most of them are small and die
Mine's
young.
in Murgle.
Yeah.
If they survive long enough, they get bigger and bigger.
People.
You see that the smallest and skinniest one with brown scales and very bulging eyes on the sides of his head, he sits wearing a belt holding half a dozen throwing hammers on it. We'll make him this guy, because he's the brownest one that I've got. Chatting with him, a light blue one with darker stripes across his back and a battle hammer resting across him. We'll make him this guy. Then back from them a bit, currently lifting a boulder over his head like weights training, is a ripped, muscly, speckled orange scaled one with a huge sledgehammer by his side. I don't have an orange one, but we'll make him this guy. I had one job.
One singular job.
I had one job. Have exactly
And
the minis.
none of those have hammers on them.
I know, right? It's weird that I didn't have minis for this whole race that Adam and I came up with.
Okay, sorry, are you still...
One more. Sitting back in an old chair, watching the weightlifter, is a dark blue-scaled one currently eating the last remains of a carcass of some kind, and beside him, the handle of a large warhammer. Its head is sunk down beneath the water level currently.
I step forward and I go,
He stepped forward to yell at them.
Yeah,
he
I'm
stepped
gonna
forward
say
as
that. I'm
well.
gonna step forward, right?
They turned to see you.
I go, what have you done with Susan? That's what we're doing here, right? We're looking for.
Side quest.
No.
Very much a side quest.
Like when you look at your
Susan time.
your
That's the name of
journal, the main quest on the journal is Hammer Time subquest.
Ooh.
Susan.
We're looking
got
for a great.
The minis that you got these guys out of at the beginning, it had Poppy in it.
It did.
Maybe we need a Poppy in case Susan comes back at some point.
I can go get Poppy.
You yell out to Susan.
What are we doing? Wait, what are we doing?
And they start grabbing their hammers and just start rushing at you.
Time out!
All right, boys.
If you're going to try and time out, you have a Slyborn, so you'll have advantage on this, so you can add a d6 to it. Make me a presence roll.
Presence. I have +0 to that, so that's good.
It's not bad.
And that's a 10 with fear,
A 10 with,
and with advantage, did you say?
with a d6.
Rob.
Yes.
2. So that's 12 with fear.
We'll say that Susan's stuck in the muck somewhere over here. Sorry, 12 with fear.
12 with fear.
Let me double check what their difficulties are. That is fail, and 1. The brown one with the throwing hammers, he seems to hold up just for 1 second.
Yeah.
The rest of them are not interested.
Great.
And they start to charge towards. With fear, basically the turn order in Daggerheart doesn't really go initiative. It just goes you, then me, whenever.
Can I quickly step up then?
Well, he failed with. He succeeded, but with fear against one of them.
Yeah, so
fear means that it comes back to me. I also get a fear for it. It comes out to me to take a move, and then I can stay as my turn as long as I want to, as long as I'm spending fear for it. So I'm going to take a free move to move the. So this is the one with the battle hammer. He's going to rush up.
Trident, actually.
Trident. It looks like a trident, but it's a battle hammer.
Oh, right, crazy.
He's going to rush up to you, make a melee attack against you, Borgia. What's your evasion score?
My evasion is 9.
9. So that is going to hit.
Do I have other things?
As he runs up, does he make a Murgold battle cry?
He does.
Also, I might as well.
Sounds like
That's good.
it's the Murgle version of his.
I'm going to go Unstoppable Guardian feature. Once per long rest, you become unstoppable.
Oh, sweet.
Do I want to do that?
That's a thing you do on your when the spotlight is on you. 9 plus 3 is 12 points of physical. So you take 12 points of physical damage. What's your damage threshold?
Which would be 14.
That would be that would be your minor.
So I can armor slot and take
You can
none?
take an armor and take none. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I don't need to do this. They seem pretty weak.
Let's say he's going to do this. When he makes a successful standard attack, which he did, I may mark a stress on him, so he takes one of his stress. So they have stress as well. What's up?
I was stressed again about attack. I thought I had an ability that kind of like almost reflects the damage. When an adversary with a melee range succeeds in an attack against you, you can mark 2 stress to force the attacker to mark a hit point.
Cool. Yeah.
So when an adversary within melee range succeeds on an attack against you, you can mark 2 stress to force the attacker to mark a hit point.
So you can take stress.
I'll take 2 stress.
Cool. So
I'm experimenting, so I'm not sure what that does. But now you mark a hit point, whatever that means.
As soon as he hit you with the battle hammer, retaliated and hit him back. Took some damage from it. Then he is going to use Fueling Bite. When he makes a successful standard attack, he may mark a stress, so he's going to use one of his stress to make an additional attack as a bite. He's then going to, with his big shark teeth he's going to bite you. If it hits, the target takes extra damage, blah, blah, blah. Might miss. That is that's a 7. He's going to miss you with it. With your evasion. Misses. He's going to just leave it there, I think. Are we going to use a fear for something else? Yes, we're going to use a fear token to continue the turn on me. I'm going to spotlight the leader, which was this guy over here, the big blue one. He is going to join the fight now, and he, as a leader, has leader of the gang. When John is spotlighted, you may spotlight another adversary without spending fear.
So I've got the same ability because I'm the leader of the gang.
Are you the leader of the gang? You're the leader of Barradoon and the Dickheads?
For sure.
You're the leader of Barradoon and the Dickheads?
I gave him naming rights just to keep him quiet.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But behind the scenes, I'm the one pulling the strings.
I see.
He is going to... I think he's just going to rush
It's actually, I guess, it's really good for you because while you're unconscious on the ground, you can be thinking about the next battle, like what everyone else is doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, gives you time.
40
gonna-
And when you're like missing your attacks, you can.
Like a general leads from the back, I lead from the ground.
Right. Next.
On my back.
He's going to use his whole spotlight to run to you, and then we're going to spotlight for free with the leader thing. He's going to spotlight Coop, which is the big orange guy.
real big, real orange.
You must spend a fear to spotlight Coop. Because he's so big, he's got a feature called Ramp Up, where it just takes him extra resource to just get ready. Drops that massive boulder and then just starts charging in. He has a feature called Charging Whale. He is going to charge through a group, so he's going to use a close movement, which everybody can do as just part of an action, and then he can, as part of this feature, he spends another fear to do Charging Whale. Charge through a group within close range and make a standard attack against all the targets in that path. So he gets to rush in. He's going to run through this target right here. All through three of you.
Charging Whale, huh?
He's going to basically get to right where Baradin's was standing, make an attack against all of you. First against you, Whale Shark. That is a more than 9 hits your evasion. What's your evasion score? 18 plus stuff is going to hit. And what's your evasion score?
10.
16 plus stuff's going to hit. So he's going to hit all 3 of you.
You guys need more evasion.
With his regular sledgehammer. He swings a sledgehammer and as he's swinging in, he's going to do 2d10 plus 3 on each of these. So Bodger first. That is a 16.
Okay.
Which is going to be your major.
Yeah, it's major. I'm going to make that a minor with a little bit of armor slot.
Mark an armor and 1 hit point.
And 1 HP.
Then Greg next, that is going to be 8 plus 3 is 11.
Minor. No, just armor slot.
Use an armor slot for it. And then Baradoon, that is going to be 7 and 9 is 16 plus 3 is 19.
I'm going to use my Rune Ward now, and I roll a d8 to reduce the damage. Now this is reducing the damage, isn't it? So there's not necessarily the HP. What did you say you rolled?
19.
Great, please 3 or more, and it'll go to minor. 5, yes, so it goes down to 13, which is below, so I'm just minus a 1 HP.
1 HP or an armor slot?
I'll do HP for now.
Cool.
Oh no, I'll do an armor slot.
And then the second part of Charging Whale is any target he succeeded at his attack against are knocked back to far range and take...
It's been about to do something like real dumb.
What is happening?
What's happening right now?
Just like usual, Bob comes to save the day with an epic
One.
Meets it, unfortunately.
Does not beat it.
Does not beat it.
Oh, you fucked it.
And now that's unlocked his ability to spend all of his stress to kill everyone in the home.
Yeah, look, hold up. Before we continue this... did I understand English?
Our Viva Legitly dice are back for a limited time, so if you missed out last time, be sure to head on over to vldl.shop and pick them up right now because we're going to start fast. Viva Legit League, dice, vldl.shop.